lose if you're going for a ride. Yeah, and lose if you're surfing on the tide. And lose if your body in tonight.
Alright, well the first step to learning how to play and build any type of Ezreal is to obviously know his abilities and his passive. His passive is Rising Spell Force, which is hitting a target with any of Ezreal's abilities increases his attack speed by 10% for 6 seconds. The effect stacks up to 5 times, so very useful. Mystic Shot, which is Q. Ezreal fires a bolt of energy dealing physical damage that applies on hit effect. This attack deals quite a bit of damage and you're gonna max out first. Essence Flux, Ezreal fires a wave of energy that damages all enemy champions it passes through for magic damage. This is really useful for early game and really game in general. I mainly see it being useful in like levels like 3 to like 7, where you can just harass the crap out of people. Well, it's really useful whenever you're laning because you can just shoot right through. You can shoot a skill shot right through all of the enemy minions and still land a hit on that enemy champion, and it forces them to either fall back and robs them of CS or to just be worn down and have to use some health potions or they die, I guess, is the alternative. Your E is Arcane Shift, which is Ezreal teleports to a target nearby location and fires a homing arrow at the nearest enemy unit. This is useful, for sure. I max it out pretty quickly. Its range is 475, which isn't actually nearly as far as you'd expect compared to his other skill shots. This is mainly going to be used for just relocating so that you can get like a good angle on your enemies, and it definitely throws people off a little bit. And also it's really good because it's almost like having a flash always. Like, I mean, you can escape quite quickly during but you have to be aware that it's very useful during team fights. It's really a good idea to relocate and fire at like specific targets. So use that when you can. And obviously his ultimate is True Shot Barrage, which is really useful. Ezreal channels for 1 second to fire a barrage of missiles dealing magic damage to each unit it passes through. However, it deals less damage for each unit it hits. This is really useful. It's really useful because it's global. It doesn't have max range, so it's really useful. You have to make sure to pay attention to what's going on around you, and when enemy champions run back with low health, you have to be able to understand where they probably are, fire off a True Shot Barrage, and a lot of the time you'll pick up some kills that way, as you saw in the earlier montage. Alright, so for the build, I start off with a longsword and 2 health potions. My core items are Dorian's Blade, Berserker's Greaves, Vampiric Scepter, and a BF sword. And those really adapt as you play the game because every circumstance is going to be different. But normally what I'll turn those things into is obviously keep the Greaves, pick up a Bloodthirster, Static Shiv, and Last Whisper. And then also, depending on how the game's going, you could pick up what would be useful as a Trinity Force, an Iceborne Gauntlet, or an Infinity Edge. An Infinity Edge, definitely, you could switch that out for a Static Shiv, and it would be very useful. I have all my runes up there. Not horribly important, I really don't think. I think people care about them a little bit too much. But there they are. You can copy them if you want. You can change them if you want. There's my... I chose to go 21, 0, and 9. And mainly because, obviously, it's an AD carry. And I don't really have any use for defense. I'm planning on my teammates helping me out there. And then just got utility because it's always useful. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. If you did, please like, comment, and or subscribe.